Hey YouTube, this is your boy MLG Player bringing you a Battlefield 4 all collectible tags and weapons for the Xbox 360, Xbox One, sorry about that noise, and PS4. Now the first collectible dog tag is on the first mission right here, and it's going to be right here. Sorry you guys don't see it, but I already found it. Now the second one is after you first learn how to engage, and after you kill all three of these enemies really quick, you're going to want to jump down, run up this little balcony deal, and your weapon's gonna be right there. Now for the third one right here, you're gonna wanna, once you see this giant hole towards the end of the mission, you wanna jump across, and it's gonna be hanging up on this window. If you guys fall down, you wanna restart the checkpoint as quick as you can, cause the checkpoint's literally right there. Now after you see those barrels roll down, sorry I almost died right here, but I'm playing on hard right now. But as soon as you see those barrels roll down, you're going to run over here to your right through these tubes, and your LMG is going to be right there. Now for this fourth part, you're going to be, once you take out all these enemies or so, you're going to want to head up this little pipeline looking deal. It's right before you go right into the smokestacks, I guess you can call them. And you want to run across, jump across, and it's going to be right here directly in the middle. This is a pretty good submachine gun. I get some good kills with it. It's fairly accurate, fairly fast, and I like it. Now, this is at the end of the mission after the helicopter has fallen down, and before you help out your teammate, you want to run across, jump through the fire, and it's going to be right there. Now, we're on the second mission, Shanghai dog tags on weapons. Now, the first one, you're going to come up to the street where the Chinese dude is going to start picking the lock. You're going to want to come down this alleyway, and it's going to come up to a point where you go left or right. You want to go left, and it's going to be tagged up on a door, as you can tell right here. Every time you come close to a collectible, it's going to make this little chime noise, so that's how you know you're close to one of these. Now we're going for the second dog tag. Now after you're up in this elevator, sorry, I try to edit it out as much as I can, but I was being kind of lazy right here. I checked my achievement right here, and as you can tell, I already found 9 of them, and we're only on the 7th dog tag or weapon. But you're going to want to come up this elevator, and after you kill these two, or after you close the elevator again, because you're going to get trapped right here, I'll come back to when you find this dog tag. See, now once you start going up right now, you're gonna come straight right out of the elevator, and you want to turn directly behind you, because it's gonna be tagged up right above the elevator. Sorry if I stuttered a little bit. I kind of just woke up, but as you can tell, it's gonna be right up there. Yep, right there. Just press X to grab it, or square to grab it. Now, with this, it's in the same part of the mission. It's right after you grab weapons right out of the box and you turn the corner. This is going to be a weapon where the enemy came out of that door. You're going to be wanting to come through that door, because that's where your weapon's going to be. Now, the weapon is going to be right there, right against this locker right there, as you can tell right there. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. It's alright. It just has low ammo, so you can't spray too hard. Now, after you drop off Kovic on the helicopter and you're going back down the elevator, you're gonna want to run out of this elevator, if the elevator ever hurries up.
So far, so good. I'll take point.
So you're gonna get out of the elevator and you're gonna run to the statue dude, right in front of this box, and it's gonna be right there on the statue. It's a good BMR rifle. Now, this is towards the end of the mission. Once you run through this alleyway right here, and it's gonna be, I promise you, it's gonna be tagged up right where I'm aiming at, right there. I already found it through the first time I went through the campaign, but it's gonna be right there, I promise. Now we're on to the third mission right now, the South China Sea. Now this first one is as soon as you jump off the bed, you're gonna hear those two guys down there talking, and you're gonna look for the door on your right that is open, and it's gonna be tagged up right up on the bunk bed, as you can tell right there. Now this is once you get onto the Titan, you're gonna be looking for hatch G45 or whatever. And before you open up that door, you want to make a left, and your weapon is going to be directly right there. It's the P90, which is very good for this level. It's hip fire like a boss. Now this is when you're swimming. Don't go up because you cannot get back up. But as you can tell, it's going to be right there to the left once you go through that little door. Now this is once the Titan splits apart. You're going to run immediately to your left. Now you can wait for this jet to you can wait for that jet to roll over and stuff, or you could just run through like I did. And you're gonna want to make a left, and your weapon is going to be directly right there. It's a pretty alright weapon. The bipods in this game help you out so much. So if you get a bipod, just try to lay it down and you can get some massive kills. Now, and this is when you're back on your main ship and you find these Titans. You want to go to the second Titan up here, and your weapon is going to be right there just leaning up, chilling. It's the Spaz 12, which is fairly good, I believe. Now, this is towards the end of the mission. So once you get blown up right there, you're going to want to turn around immediately. And you want to go down to this wrecked helicopter right there. Now you want to come to the left of the helicopter, and it is going to be tagged up right there. I hope you guys found it just as easy as I did making this video, so you guys are a lot better. Now we're on the fifth mission, Singapore. Now this is as soon as you enter land, you want to run all the way over here to your left to this wrecked sailboat. Try not to fall into the water. Well, you can, I guess, but I didn't. But it's going to be right there tagged up, as you can tell. Now this is where when you find this overpass right here, kill all the enemies so you have time. Now you can run straight and make a left, but that way is a lot harder. It took me forever to try to jump across, but this way I found it so much easier because you don't have to worry about not making that long jump right here. But you just jump down and your weapon's going to be right there. Now this is once you have to lower those things for the tank. This one's a little longer to find. So just run up this little ramp deal, and you're going to run all the way down here. You want to jump onto these crates, as you can tell right in front of me. And you want to jump across onto this little ledge. Be careful when you go around these corners because you will fall off. I've fallen off by mistake one time, but just go carefully around the corners, and your LMG is going to be right there chilling, right on the edge of the map saying, come pick me up, and use me, please. Alright, now this next dog tag that we're looking for is going to be right here when you find all these people in the bar. You want to destroy all the people in the bar real quick, because they're just chilling too, and we're going to come interrupt their process. Because they don't need a drink, because that's bad for them, as you can tell. Alright, but you want to jump down after you kill all these enemies. Jump right over to the bar. And I tried knifing these just to see if they're destructible. And it's going to be right there, chill underneath the counter. And there's the other dog tag for that mission. Now, bear with me while I get noob tubes, because for this part of the mission you're gonna need noob tubes, because you have to open up some crates and you can't open them with your knife. You can throw a grenade, but the noob tubes are great for this level because there's a double enemy kills you can get. But you want to come over here and destroy the last crate right here, because the weapon is leaned up right next to the crate, and voila, there's your gun. Now, after you come to the 747, I got this dog tag already, so you guys aren't going to be able to see it, but you want to jump up on this and jump across, and it's going to be knifed right there, right on that little peephole, I guess you can call it. It's going to be right there. Now we're on to the next mission, the Kunlun Mountains. Now this is once you meet up with all your teammates right here, and you're going to turn on your light. It's going to be the 1, 2, the third one. And it's going to be knifed right there. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll see it on your screen very easy compared to the computer screen. Now this is once the guy's hacking everything. You want to run up onto these balconies. I ran to the right because it's a lot easier to get up. And you want to come to your left, and it's going to be right here, knifed right up onto the power switch. Yeah, control panel or power box, whatever you guys want to call it. Now this is toward the second to the last one. Once you cross this little bridge deal, you want to run underneath. But watch out though, because there's going to be an enemy down there and he will kill you. But there's your next weapon right there. Now we're going for this next dog. This is a, I guess, 50 cal. Alright, this is at the end of the mission. Before you run up that ramp, you want to run all the way down here. And you want to carefully look over the edge, because it's going to be right here, right there. Some of these dog tags are kind of weird. This is the second to last mission. This is a very easy one to find. Alright, now the first weapon you can find is on one of these armored enemies right here. There's a lot of them throughout the map, so if you can't find the one I found, don't worry, just look for an enemy that has a big ass LMG and is fully armored. As you can tell, he is fully armored compared to the enemy soldiers. And it's the PKP. I don't know how to say the end of it, but this weapon's alright. It has a lot of kick to it. I didn't really like it. Okay, now this is once you get to this area, you want to come to your left, and you're gonna want to stay to your left, run all the way up this little walkway deal, and your weapon's gonna be just laying down right there. It's another LMG. There's only like two weapons on this level. No, 3 weapons and a couple dog tags. Now this is when you come to this building that has the blue drapes right there. You want to come over here, have C4 ready. You want to blow up this blue diesel thing, I guess you could call it. And you just want to run up to it, and it's going to be sniped right into it. I don't know who in the hell would do that, but they did that. Alright, now this is going to be in the same area, but you're going to come to those blue drapes, but you're going to want to run up all the way up the stairs. And your weapon is going to be right here on the other side of this box. And it's, I think it's the AK-12 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but there's that weapon for you guys. Alright, we're pretty close to, this is at the end of this mission. You want to come up to where you see all these little catwalks. You want to come to the right. And I just want to show you where it's guys at. But come up to the stairs. It's a lot easier the way I'm going to do it. But you could jump onto that generator and jump across. But the way I just did it is so much easier. So go ahead and try it the way I did it, guys, because it's so much easier compared to the other videos. Alright, now we're on the last mission. This is a very, very short mission. But once you see this Osprey gunner, you want to come up to the left, jump onto the wing of it. Alright, now bear with me right here, because it takes me like a couple seconds to find. I hear the little chime noise. I'm like, where is it? So I'm looking around, and then I look, and you look to your right here, and it's just tagged up right there. Bear with me, because we're looking for this next weapon, which you just want to run, jump off this thing, and your weapon's just going to be chilling right here at the end. Alright, now this is once that lady is doing her little speech still. Don't worry, you can interact with the speech. And it's going to be right here to your right on this doctor's bed. Now remember guys, this has been your boy MLG Player bringing you Battlefield 4 content. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want more Battlefield 4 content.